Welcome to Big Hawk, the Yonkers native, the home of DMX, Mary J. Blige, the Locks, the Sporty Thieves, and other greats who come out of my hometown of Yonkers, aka YO. I want to talk about a situation with male and female, and it's going to be harsh because it's going to be in the black and Latino neighborhood. I'm going to talk about the old school women and the old school men versus the modern women and the modern men. I was born August 31st, 1970. I was born in the Bronx, New York, the South Side, 181st Street, Walton Avenue. I was raised in Yonkers, New York. I moved there when I was 6 years old, so I was raised in Yonkers, New York. And my mother, bless her, she's still alive at 77 years old. My mother was one of them hardworking black men that took care of her family and still had a part-time job. Now, if everybody back in the days that's old school remember how your mother, whether she worked in the home, worked at a job, or worked both places, and still had time enough to come home to clean the house, make sure we came home from school on time, gave us snacks, cooked dinner while your father was at the job being abused by the boss. And he was working real hard while she was home working real hard. She always made dinner, fed us first, made us come home, come upstairs. You know, back in the days, you had to wash your hands, wash your face, sat at the table and ate. And the women back then always made sure there was a hot plate waiting for their husbands. They cooked the holidays. They cooked when they was tired, because some of the women did either work or had part-time jobs and still would come home and make sure their kid was good and their man was taken care of. They didn't say, I'm not gonna cook for you because you got two hands. They didn't disrespect their husbands. They didn't do this like the modern day women right now, especially in the ghetto. The ghetto has a dark cloud over its head. They took care of that black man just as much as that black man took care of his family. My father, God rest his soul, died in 1997 of a massive heart attack. My father worked himself to death. My father may not have been the best father in the world, but he was a damn good black man. And my father worked 2.5 jobs to make sure there was food on the table for his kids. My father didn't run out and not work and have a starving home. The black men then, we had problems, but we still made sure the home was taken care of. Now you have the women of today. The women of today would tell you your hands is not broken, cook your own meal. I'm not your slave. This is not 1980 and 70 and 60. We have rights. So cook your own food. Even though you as a black man or man, period, will go out there and bust his behind to make sure his kids and his woman, his wife is taken care of, they have no respect and they have no dignity and they have no type of heart to take care of these men today. And vice versa. You got these lazy ass men, let's put it that way, in the hood that expects money to just come out of the sky and take care of his family. You as a man decided that you didn't want to use protection. You as a man decided you didn't want to pull out. You as a man decided you wanted to make all these kids. And now the system takes care of your kids. And then in the hood, you get mad when the system tells you what to do with your kids, because guess what? It's people like me and people that work hard. Their tax earned money goes to take care of you and your kids. The modern women of today, the modern men of today are no good. Are no good at all. Today's society panders to women, okay? They pander to the women, whether they're good women or bad women. They pander to women, and they got the guys in the corner with guns to their head. So you know what these guys do? These guys, instead of hanging in there like our parents did, like our fathers did, they run out. Now the woman has you on child support. And actually, a lot of these women make kids just to get child support because they say it all the time. Well, I'm gonna have this guy get me pregnant, so, welfare take care of me, and then I'm gonna go get him the child support. That's the biggest scheme going right now is child support. That is the biggest scheme going right now is child support. Because the system don't care if you have to take care of yourself as a man too. Now let's say you're a man and you was a good guy and something happened between you and the woman you dealt with. And you're not together. Now you have to go to court. Now the system gets in your business. Now they take half of your check. The system knows that as a man you still have to pay your rent, your phone bill. If you have internet, your internet. If you have the transportation, your transportation. The system knows this. They know this. They know this what's gonna happen, man. This is what they do. The system knows this, and this is why a lot of guys commit suicide. A lot of these dudes commit suicide because the system puts so much pressure, and then you at a job, you probably only making $15 an hour. So, as a man, if you're only making $15 an hour, you got to pay child support, which is probably $300 or $200 a month, or maybe $175, $150 a month. Then you got to pay your bills. As a good guy. Now, as a guy that's an idiot, and he decided he wanted to be Pookie and Ray Ray and Man and John and Junebird, whatever you want to call how the hood calls these damn men. He needs to take care of his kid. He does. But these women need to stop scheming. These women go out here have kids just to get welfare and just to get child support. They don't want to cook. They don't want to clean. They don't want to wash clothes. They want to do nothing but be in the projects and be in the hood gossiping with other women. This is what a lot of y'all do. The ghetto right now, the black race right now is in deep crap. First of all, we're at each other's throats. You got the divestors. They feel that there's no good black man, so they want to go and they're gonna date these white dudes that they're taking advantage of. Because I feel bad for these white dudes because they shouldn't be getting taken advantage like this. So these divestors decide they want to go with them. Then you got these black women that all they want to do is date Pookie and Ray Ray and man. So then the good black man say, okay, you know what? I'm going to get my passport and I'm going to go to another country to get a good woman. But then when you do that, this is the kicker. This is the kicker what they do. They don't want us, but they don't want us to go out and get another woman of another race. So then they have something negative to say. I made a video, and everybody else made a video on Umar Johnson and a lot of these black people that's very upset, and they got their panties and their underwear in a tight grip, mad about LeBron James taking a Caucasian female to the prom. All they doing is going to the prom. They wasn't running to Las Vegas to get married. I don't think they was having sex or having kids. All they was trying to do was to enjoy their graduation. And this is the black community. This crap with black men and black women, the modern men and women, has been going on ever since 2006 because I'm a good observer and I watch what the hell is going on here. And after a while, you get tired of it. You just go so sick of this. I never seen the black community in such a separation in my 51 years of living on this planet Earth. We have no respect for each other. We have no love for each other, and we disrespected our ancestors because they was the ones that had to take the behind whippings and the hangings and the getting spit at and be called the N-word for us to be where we at right now. And nobody, that's the biggest dark secret in the black community. None of us talk about this. And if you really sit down and ask these black women, why are you divesting for real? You mean to tell me you got hurt by one or two black black men. You never dated every black man on the planet Earth and you came to the conclusion that we all crap. Is that what you're telling me? Somebody make this make sense to me. You're going to tell me you dated everybody on this planet, every black man, to say, okay, all black men are messed up. You did the same thing with Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant died with his daughter, died with some friends because he's the only one that didn't die in a helicopter. He had friends that died, and there was kids and there was grown-ups that died in that helicopter. And these jealous, rebellious black women was so upset just because his wife is Mexican. The most stupidest thing, you gonna flip on this man because this wife is Mexican and didn't care that it was other people and his daughter died with him. Let me tell you a little secret about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant loved black women. Kobe Bryant was trying his best to date black women. But what really messed up Kobe Bryant's head, Kobe Bryant was invited to a high school, I think it was a high school or a college party. And the black women didn't want him to come in. They said he was nerdy, that he was linky. Don't let that man in. He tried to talk to black women, but what y'all did, you turned his back on him because y'all said he was nerdy. But you guess what? A Mexican Latino female saw something in him and loves him to this day and married Kobe Bryant and have beautiful kids. But you nasty, rebellious black women and black men too, because y'all was mad too, Oh, he should have dated his own kind. What do you mean? He dated somebody that respected him and that accepted him for who he was. That's what Kobe Bryant did. That's what Kobe Bryant did. And when he died, the disrespect from black women, the disrespect from black men was atrocious. Just because his wife, Vanessa, is Mexican. And you know what kills me? As black folks, we have the gall and the nerve to talk about people being prejudiced when we're doing the same exact thing, being prejudiced to other people. Nobody got that? How me and you gonna call somebody else prejudiced when we do the same thing to other people? So what did that make us? Somebody help me make sense about all this with black folks calling other people racist and prejudiced, but then turn around calling a white person the C word. Because I know if anybody sees this video, they're gonna clown me, because that's what black people do. Black people, we can't be told the truth. So when somebody's really getting into our behind, especially another black person, they try to clown you and disrespect you. What do you think that was when they disrespected Vanessa? She's Mexican. You don't think that was prejudice? Help me make sense with all this. Help me make sense with all this. You damn if you do, and if you damn if you don't. Like, share, subscribe, leave a message, thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't care. Because I know I'm gonna get an idiot and a dummy that's gonna clown the video and gonna say something out of their mouth. Y'all take it easy and think about what I said. Help me make sense of this whole situation with the black race and the black community. Peace.